difference between me and other guys is I challenge you on your stupidity. That's the difference. When you say something dumb, I'm going to tell you, okay, that was dumb. Tell me why I'm wrong.
Okay.
So if you're going to say your facts aren't right,
Yeah,
what fact exactly was not correct, and refute it with facts?
No, I mean,
That
honestly, I don't want to keep dragging the show longer.
It's not about dragging the show. It's about if you're going to make a statement, back it up.
The raping thing was wrong. Like I just
What
didn't want
part
to
was
go back.
incorrect? Which
you
part
were,
was
you were
incorrect?
basically saying like a woman should just say no right then and there and leave. Not
Yeah,
all
they
girls
should.
can do that though.
Okay, but that's what they should do. That doesn't
That's
mean
what they
it's-
should do, but not all girls are able to.
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
I'm guessing us
not
women,
as-
right?
I'm not.
I'm guessing it's our fault.
You gotta bear some responsibility.
I'm guessing.
Okay, you're saying listen, you're saying responsibility, but like we said, these men are two-faced. They are going to put on a front.
Who picked the man?
They put on a front.
Sorry.
Right.
I'ma just leave. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable when it comes down to the whole rape conversation and where you guys stand on
All right,
that.
bye.
They're talking about grape culture here. Here's the thing. Women will never hold themselves responsible for putting themselves in situations that make them susceptible to danger. It's as if they're living in this mysterious safe bubble that somehow caters to their every need. This is absolutely dangerous behavior.
A woman never dates down, only up. That's why a millionaire can go get a Hooters chick and marry her if he finds her attractive. But some high-powered lawyer woman is never going to get some guy working at AutoZone. Never, ever.
That's the absolute truth. Women will only date a nobody in two scenarios. If the woman has a low SMV but successful career, take note, a woman's SMV has nothing to do with how successful she is financially. In fact, it's detrimental to her in finding a mate if the man is young and good looking. The thing with this though, is the woman will never marry that guy. She'll sleep with him, but never settle down with him.
I get paid $31 an hour. I date men above my caliber. So right now, I'm at $70,000 a year. He got to be at $100,000. Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself?
I want you guys to learn 3 things from this video that you just watched. 1, women are hypergamous. Women never date down or look for a man below them or on their level. They always go at least 30% up. 2, she's a selfish woman. What she's saying is her money is her money. His money is her money as well. That means that she doesn't see any addition. That brings us to point number 3. Let's just say she finds a really nice guy that she gets along with, good heart, good everything, but he makes less than her. Let's just say hypothetically he makes $50,000. Now combine that with her $70,000. That's a household that now earns $120,000 a year and live very comfortably together because they're splitting expenses. But her brain cannot comprehend that. All she sees is his money. Stay away from women like this.
Here's another example of hypergamy. This guy explains it perfectly. Women will always look at men through a lens of how much resources he can provide for her. Women are naturally selfish creatures. Hey, that's just a game.
Stop saying that men are hypergamous. Men are not hypergamous. Men are polygamous. The sexual strategy, The sexual strategy of men is quantity over quality, polygamy, and the sexual strategy of women is quality over quantity, hypergamy. Eric, pull up the hypergamy chart real quick.
I appreciate that definition because I was
like
literally
this.
just about to
Maths.
ask what.
Let's get some maths in here. Okay, this is hypergamy. So on the left, whom men would happily partner with, and on the right, whom women would happily partner with. So men would be happy, they'll be across, right? Women are all chasing after the top 10, top 20% of men. Facts.
Where is this study? I would like to read it.
It's real life.
That's
No,
just some
That's the
gangster
study.
real
I want
life
to know
shit.
what these.
Oh, well, but I want
Here,
to. I want
okay,
to read it.
here.
Oh, give me a break. Read the study, my ass. Really? You're gonna look at the flaws in the study's methodology to see if it holds water? No, because it's about them. They're ready to use their critical thinking. Women.
Pull up the other charts I asked you to pull up because it's related.
What I would like to know is what qualities do these men have in this study that women are chasing after?
That's what I want to read.
I think it really comes down
Hold
again
on.
to personal preference.
There's absolutely no self-awareness here.
Eric, are you on the first one of these?
This one says
Okay, so we're gonna cycle through a few. So this is the perception of male attractiveness versus female attractiveness. This is like from hundreds of thousands of, I think this is from OkCupid, a dating app. So men as rated by women is red, and women as rated by men, that's in the gray. So women are much harsher judges of physical attractiveness, attractiveness, whereas men tend to judge women on that's pretty reasonable bell curve right there. So women are very harsh judges of attractiveness, and we see this backed up by the stats released by dating apps. Most women swipe left on the majority of men. Let's see the other one really quick before we have you guys come in. How men rate women on OkCupid. This is basically the same one, but broken down a different way. So men, you see the bell curve. And on the bottom, how women rate men on OkCupid. You see much harsher judges of attractiveness. Go ahead. Next one. Oh, next one. Next one. Okay, this is also from OkCupid. So this is the number of messages received versus recipient's attractiveness. The dark blue line is female, the light blue line is male. So in order for a male to receive an equivalent number of matches, so most attractive men get about the same amount of messages as a medium attractiveness woman, like a 3.
I mean, she's above a medium.
So, well, she's a 3.
Yeah.
So 3, a woman has to be a 3. She gets the same amount of messages as a guy who's 5, most attractive. So if we want to extrapolate that to a 10 scale, that's 10 to a 6. So a guy who's a 10 is getting the same amount of attention as a girl who's a 6. Next one, Eric.
There you go. That's the problem with dating in today's modern landscape. Women have no clue that they're all sharing the top percentage man. And that's why men live harder lives than women. Even if you're an average-looking gal, you'll never be lonely. Only men know genuine loneliness.
I know who I am. And really, when I do turn 40, I'm still gonna be a bad bitch. So what is your point?
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. Keep it moving.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta be real careful, you know what I mean?
What?
Be real careful, you know what I'm saying? Be real careful.
Well, that's equality for you.
That's her phone, right? Yeah. Okay, you gonna swipe over. Who is Gagger?
That's Gage. He's one of my
Gage.
best friends. I grew up with him.
Maybe look through the.
That's already a bad sign. Anyway, let's keep going.
I don't know.
Maybe. May your boyfriend see you instead of her?
Yeah.
She looks scared as heck.
Who is Samiski?
Semeski. I went to high school with him.
Let's look through the chat of Samiski.
Nope. Red flags right there.
Through the chat of Samiski. Swipe out. Who's Cody Lane?
That's me. That's
Okay,
me.
okay. Trevor. A new streak.
Yeah.
The woman's so scared, she's not even looking at his phone. She looks guilty as heck.
He was trying to come see you?
Huh?
He said, what you doing tonight?
Oh, no.
She was trying to link with him?
Oh, I see. Yeah, she trying to link.
She trying to link with him?
She trying to link.
I got you, man. That's what I do.
And that's how quickly men get red-pilled. Bravo to the dude for slurping his Slurpee. An enlightened brother has been welcomed. She's for the streets.
You're cute. You're real cute.
Where are the chances that I can get your number?
I can't give you my number. I have a boyfriend. Off the record?
Off the record.
Off the record.
Off the record.
I'll give you my number. Off the record, I did just start dating my boyfriend a week ago.
What do you mean by that? That packet.
Are you single?
My boyfriend.
Oh, your
yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah.
So let's say your boyfriend wanted you to change outfits because you're dressing too a little bit too wild. What would you tell him?
Off.
You tell him to off?
Yeah, like let me wear what I want.
Isn't he the king worth listening to?
I'm not here to be controlled by someone else.
You think it's a little bit controlling?
It is controlling.
Why is a dad considered to be a good dad if he wants his girl to dress modestly, but a boyfriend's considered controlling if he wants the same for his girl?
That's a. I don't know how to answer that. I feel like it's because the dad doesn't want to see you sexually, and then I don't know, the boyfriend's just like he doesn't want. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry.
If you have
Women make rules for betas, but break them for alphas. I'm sure if that dude was a real G, she wouldn't have any second thoughts about changing the way she dresses, just to please him. If your girl isn't willing to compromise her sexual strategy, which is a clear display of hypergamy, then she doesn't have genuine burning desire for you.
Lady.
If the Yankees were going to win a World Series, but you had to give each other a hall pass, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Who
does
she have to? Who does she have to? You can pick anyone who you want. Who would you pick?
Anyone in the world? My ex-boyfriend.
That's insane that she would even say that in front of her boyfriend. If there's ever a more blatantly obvious sign that she's not that into you, this is probably it.
About this.
Why the ex-boyfriend? He's gone. You can tell me.
He was a good lover.
Here's what you call an alpha widow. Now, I'll explain a little bit of what that is. When a woman meets a Chad, her hypergamy is obviously satisfied. However, as we all know, Chads don't settle down. So in the end, he leaves her, and now she's forever marked by him. Hence, she becomes widowed by an alpha widow. The way he treated her, the way he made her feel, the sex, the lifestyle, that now becomes her baseline standard. Again, hypergamy. Anyone else that comes along next will have to meet that standard. Unless her SMV has significantly dropped, then she'll settle with a beta. However, that's a miserable existence because she'll forever subject him to horrible treatment and disrespect because he just hasn't fulfilled her hypergamy. She won't know why she doesn't like him as much either. This is not consciously done by women. This just goes to show how deep hypergamy works in modern social dynamics. Honestly, I don't know why this guy is with this chick. At face value, he seems more attractive than the women. He's more than likely a simp who doesn't have good standards for himself.
Maturing is realizing you don't want to be around drama, stress, or conflict anymore. Start choosing calm over chaos, distance over disrespect. You start prioritizing your peace, mental health, and happiness.
He's probably the boyfriend of one of the girls there. He's slowly realizing what a huge mistake he made. I seriously had to do 2 or 3 takes to fully comprehend what was unfolding here. It seems like she was using the gasoline hose to wash her car.
You're a really nice religious man. What are your thoughts on feminism?
Feminism? So I would go by what the Bible says, which is it's clear that God made both man and woman in his own image. They're both equally valuable in the sight of God. Now, do I think women should be fighting? I think there are differences between men and women. Yes. Do I think God designed men and women for different things? Yes. So, like, do I support women in the military? Not particularly.
As I'm watching your video on abortion, it's funny how your caption says no uterus, no opinion. It's funny because you have a pride flag above you and you know that trans women, they don't have a uterus. So are you saying that trans women, that they don't have the right to voice their opinion on abortion? Because if that's the case, then that's pretty transphobic. That's tough.
Checkmate. See? No fucking clue where these woke idiots pull this type of logic.
How can you say that you feel like a woman when you don't know what that feels like? Why is gender everything but also nothing? And if gender and sex are completely different, then how is a sex change gender reaffirming surgery? And what?
There's absolutely no point in trying to make sense with woke logic, so don't even try. Everyday NPCs don't question these things, so they end up becoming idiots forever.
How about you tell us what you think each of our body counts is?
Okay, you're all at least double digit. For sure, guaranteed.
Double digit?
100,000% wrong.
What is that?
How about that?
You're all double digit.
Wrong.
You're all at least double digit.
Guess the guys. Wrong.
Yeah.
How about that?
What about
He's saying that he can basically stereotype a woman based on her behavior or how she's dressed or what her Instagram pictures are. That she definitely has had
everyone does that
so
to
many
some
guys,
degree.
and that's where you're wrong, because that's where you stereotype people without getting to know them. You just sat here and told me that all of us have had double digits.
Well, you asked me to guess, so
Right.
I entertained. I entertained your request.
On our
Instagram
or whatever.
again.
Okay, so without you guys revealing your body counts, show of hands, was I at least correct in my range assessment?
Oh, for sure. That's obvious.
Oh, that's just hysterical. Maybe she got offended because she has triple-digit body count.
Hello.
What do you think you're doing?
Just saying hi like I would literally anybody that is walking by the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just had to be a blonde chick jogging with her dog.
Brad just tells me, like, Sarah, like, you're useless. You can't cook, you can't clean, like, you provide nothing of value for your future partner.
But you have other good qualities, other very redeeming qualities.
Like what?
Like
compliment me. Once.
Yeah.
That's what you can think of.
You got great breeding.
I have good breeding genetics.
Good breeding genetics, yeah. It's the truth.
If you're not aware, these guys are really close friends. Sarah's back and forth with Bradley Martin, the guy on the bench, is pretty hilarious to watch.
Gotta stop letting these men buy us cluster diamond rings.
Oh, come on. I'm sure that's not a problem for you.
What's the longest a guy has made you wait?
Not that long,
Why don't men make women wait?
because they can't resist.
You have the so you have the power.
110%, absolutely. The woman is the one that allows the men to 110%.
So is the only commodity that women have?
No, we give a lot more.
Okay. Give me the rundown.
That's for you to find out.
Well, you're the woman.
I know, like the man's gotta find out, like what the woman can provide. So,
Boys, remember this. Women are the gatekeepers of sex, but men are the gatekeepers of relationships. Women decide who they'll have sex with, but men decide who they'll wife. This is why after a woman has had sex with you, she basically lost her bargaining power. You hold the cards now. Congratulations. Extremely dark psychology, I know. But hey, if you don't play, they'll play you.
I started OnlyFans.
Okay.
And then I failed at OnlyFans, so I think I had it about 2 weeks.
You failed.
Yeah, because I can't be asked to do it myself. So I asked a girl to run it for me, and she did it.
Basically, just lazy.
Not really, I work 3 jobs, but
Lazy to do your own business.
to have the time to do it, yeah.
Nah, she just didn't earn anything from it. Not many know that a lot of famous girls on OnlyFans are the cream of the crop. They're the top something percentage that earn really well. Meanwhile, the majority of them are like this woman. She can't even admit why she failed. Hilarious. Anyway, that's all the time we have for you today, boys. Thanks for watching.